Adani Group gets awarded with 7 major airports, including India's second biggest airport of Mumbai, and eventually they all get cleared by Competition Commission of India. This was the central government's biggest privatization move in civil aviation industry so far. Now, privatizing airport operation may sound politically incorrect, but it is the easiest way to develop infrastructure. But giving them to just one private player must raise 1,000 alarms. When Department of Economic Affairs under Ministry of Finance, during discussions with the central government-controlled Public-Private Partnership Appraisal Committee, clearly raised objection to such an award to a singular private player, the Department of Economic Affairs hailed those 6 airport projects as highly capital-intensive projects. Hence, it suggested to incorporate the clause that not more than 2 airports would be awarded to the same bidder, as awarding the airports to different companies would have also facilitated yardstick competition in the industry. For instance, in Delhi and Mumbai airport privatization drive, GMR Group was the only qualified bidder originally, but the group was not awarded both the projects. Similarly, in the case of Delhi Power Distribution Privatization Drive, the city of Delhi was carved into 3 zones and given to 2 companies. But not so surprisingly, there was no discussion at all at the Public-Private Partnership Appraisal Committee on the red flag raised by the Department of Economic Affairs. Similar red flags were raised by Niti Aayog on awarding the project to a bidder lacking sufficient technological capacity, as Adani Group is pretty young in the business of infrastructure development, as Adani Airports was incorporated just 6 months prior to the bidding of those 6 airports and do not hold any prior experience whatsoever. But again, not so surprisingly, the Department of Economic Affairs Secretary S.C. Garg was transferred from Department of Economic Affairs under Ministry of Finance to Ministry of Power to probably reprimand him for raising objections, right? But around February 2019, the Adani Group sought more time from Airport Authority of India by invoking COVID-linked force measures to delay the payment and taking over of the airports until February 2021. क्योंकि अब कॉन्ट्रैक्ट तो मिल ही गया, तो काम कभी भी शुरू करो और क्या फ़र्क पड़ता है। और जितना ज़्यादा दिन डिले होगा उनसे एयरपोर्ट को टेक ओवर करने में, तो इतने दिनों में वो किसी दूसरे प्रोजेक्ट में पैसे लगा सकते हैं ना। स्मार्ट मूव, राइट? बट मीनवाइल, वन इंटरेस्टिंग थिंग हैपेंड. The Adani Group that claimed previously that COVID had eaten up their funds and requested for the delayed payment to Airport Authority of India. The same Adani Group, just 6 months later, and again, not so surprisingly, went on to acquire a controlling interest in the country's second biggest airport in Mumbai and the upcoming Greenfield Airport project in Navi Mumbai from Hyderabad-based GVK Group. Now, if you have started to have a feeling of government selling your dear government airports to corporates, then hang on for a moment. Because Adani Group purchased those controlling stakes in Mumbai airport from 2 South African companies. Yes, your Mumbai airport was basically run by 2 foreign MNCs. So calm down. Well, I don't have any problem with the privatization of government assets or with Adani or any other business house bidding and getting those assets. But I have problem with the Adani Group getting all the 7 airports by itself. Though there were 6 other bidders as well in the bidding process, and Adani Group emerged as the highest bidder among all of them, and that's pretty fair. But giving him all the 6 airports and later Mumbai airport as well, and the Competition Commission of India haven't been intervening in the issue, shows the already evident political nexus. Another fun fact is that the Adani Group got the airport on 50 years lease against the previously leased Delhi and Mumbai airports for just 30 years. Government helped Adani in yet another less evident way. The Government of India waived the condition of having prior experience in infrastructure development and allowed any newly incorporated entity to bid for the airports. And Adani Airports, that was incorporated just 6 months prior to the airport bidding, turned out to be a political favor at best. Even after the Competition Commission of India cleared the minority stake purchase in Mumbai airport by Adani Group, there are several concerns flagged by the Department of Economic Affairs and Niti Aayog about a single company having a significant hold over several key infrastructure projects. And that's where the problem lies.